Norfolk County Commissioners meeting Wednesday on September 30th, 2020, 1 p.m. Zoom teleconference meeting. This meeting is held an executive order of remote participation on orders of Governor Baker, March 12, 2020. Suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, I hereby call the meeting to order. Roll call. Commissioner Collins.
Present.
Commissioner Shea.
Present.
And Commissioner O'Brien, present. I will accept the motion for the minutes of the open meeting session of September 23rd, 2020.
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman. We accept the minutes of the open meeting on September 23rd, 2020, as presented.
I'll second.
The motion made and second to accept the minutes of the open meeting of September 23rd, 2020 for approval. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? It is a vote. Next on the agenda is the minutes of the executive session meeting of September 23rd, 2020.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, I'd like to hold those minutes to next week. I had a question from Mike, and he's going to follow up on the question. So if it's okay with the board, I'd just like to hold the executive session minutes till next week.
Okay, I'll accept the motion from Commissioner Shea.
I'll make a motion. We hold the executive section minutes from September 23 till next week.
Second.
Okay, the motion made and seconded to hold the minutes of the executive session meeting of September 23rd until next meeting. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? It is a vote. Do we have any public comment? Hearing no public comment, we will go into the Superintendent of Buildings Capital Improvement Report and the coronavirus update. John McGowan.
Good afternoon, Commissioners.
Good afternoon, John.
I'm still working on this courtroom plexiglass in all the different courthouses. We're trying to get it all done as fast as we can. We worked Saturday in Quincy Court and help of the state with the crew to do the courtrooms. We finished 5 of them. Quite the accomplishment, I thought. These guys are very, very good at what they do. They've been doing them all over the state. And so haven't we. We've been doing them all over the county. But we appreciate the extra help. As far as my understanding is that they're trying to open the courts by October 6th. I know that all the main courtrooms in all of our buildings, are in compliance. I mean, they'll be able to use those. At Superior Court, we have at least 2 courtrooms that have completed. District is completed with what they're going to be using, the main courtroom, but we still have the other courtrooms up in the second floor that we haven't got to yet, because I've been concentrating on the main courtrooms in all the buildings. I had to pull Joe off of Superior. He just got back Monday, but I have him working on Judge White's courtroom in Brookline, because that's the only courtroom I know that is still working with the plexiglass shields. She doesn't have the permanent, safe plexiglass surroundings that all the other courtrooms have. So we got to make sure that, I have to make sure that she's in, when she opens up, she has some kind of a trial on the 6th, I believe. And she made a special call to me and wanted to have it done, and we did it. We're in the process of doing it. The dispensers that the state requires in all the courthouses, we've been installing those every night, and sometimes during the day we've been putting them in too. Superior Court is complete. district court is complete. The registry is complete. We basically ran out of dispensers, and we have 50 on order. They're supposed to be coming in this week. I thought that we'd have them by today, but we don't. Maybe tomorrow or maybe later on this afternoon. But we'll continue on with those, and that's something that they want to be compliant with too. And as soon as we get them, we'll do Quincy, Stoughton, and Rentham. I'm not saying that we don't have any in these bills. We have them up already, but they wanted them at every door going in to different areas, which we had them in the main hallways where the public goes, but they want them in the court, before you go in the court, before you go in the clerks, before you go everywhere. They want one in basically every office. And in order to do that, we had to order a lot more. And we're trying to keep on top of it, and we're doing the best job we can with. I don't have all the personnel that I'd like to have, but I'm doing the best I can with what we have. That's about it.
All right, thank you, John. It's a good report, very good report. Are any comments from Commissioner Collins?
Nice job, John.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Shea?
Oh, I'm all set now. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Commissioner. We have no appointments, nothing at the old business. We have 4 matters, personnel matters on blue papers. The chair will wait a motion to accept the 4 blue papers.
I'll make that motion, Mr. Chairman, that we accept the 4 blue papers presented today's meeting.
Second.
There's a motion made and seconded to accept the blue papers as presented by the director for approval. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? There's a vote. We do have wait a motion for the payroll and expense warrants for approval. Either commissioner would make that motion.
I'll make the motion for the payroll and expense warrants for approval.
Second.
Seconded, I'm sorry.
There's a motion made and seconded to approve the expense warrants for the payroll improvement. The county expense warrant 9521 of $78,424.08. Aggie expense warrant 21-03A in the amount of $600. County weekly payroll 20-13 in the amount of $141,336.81. The Aggie biweekly payroll 12-12 6.1 in the amount of $5,372.82, and the debt and interest payment 21-2 in the amount of $231,513.45. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? It is a vote. We have no bid openings, and we have no contract awards today. We do have an item for an individual that has exhausted his sick time and vacation at the Registry of Deeds, and it's been very kind of his fellow employees to get together and to donate X number of days for this individual. So the chair will await a motion to approve the transfer of sick days from the employees as indicated to the employee who has exhausted his payroll.
I'll make the motion, Mr. Chairman, that we approve the awarding of 75 sick days from individual employees to one employee of the Registry of Deeds who has a serious illness and has exhausted their sick time.
second?
Second.
There's a motion made and second to approve the sick time donations from the Registry of Deeds employees to another employee who's exhausted his sick leave and vacation. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? It is a vote. I'd like to thank the Director Mullen for a good report that he has presented to the board, and I know you don't have to go through every single one because we've covered a lot during the past couple of weeks, but if you'd like to give a brief report, Director Mullen, the chair would now accept your report.
Yes, I'd be happy to, and thank you, Chairman. And first of all, I really want to just echo and piggyback on what just happened, and I really want to thank the registry employees and the team at the registry for doing what they just have done in terms of the donation of sick time. There has been a bunch of things happening to to help the employee and the employee and the employee's family. In my opinion, it really speaks to what Norfolk County really is. And at the end of the day, we are a family here. And we do work, and we do work to help each other and work with each other when we can. So I just want to thank the registry employees really for that. In terms of just a few updates, we've been continuing to work on the Superior Court Dome. We've been working over the last 3 or 4 months with an architect to assess the condition of the dome. We went to DCAM I think in the late spring, and they assigned us with the architect we've been working with, and and now we're almost at a point where probably in the next hopefully 3 weeks or so, we're going to have a real cost of the work, in a plan forward. And the good news is what we've heard. In terms of the assessments that have been done, we allocated in the bond proceeds $500,000 to complete that project. And it seems that the pricing for that in terms of a cost estimate is going to come in right around there. So that's really exciting, and I'm happy that that project really is continuing forward. On another exciting front, equally important, I just also wanted to share that the agricultural high schools, their accelerated repair program, which we went out to bond for and got approval from the legislature last year. That project is moving forward. And Nancy Rockwell in our office, has been working with Rick Fitzpatrick, in the owner's project manager on that. And those projects are going to soon go out to bid. So that project is moving forward. That's exciting. We've all been working on that project for quite some time. And I really want to thank Rick and Dr. Quinn at the school for their efforts in really leading the project forward and keeping it on the front burner. That project is really going to make the world a difference at the school. And lastly, if you remember from last week, when we spoke in the meeting, we had originally hoped, I had originally hoped to present a recommendation for the county's independent audit, at this meeting, as well as a recommendation on the grant proposals. To be honest with you, there's been a lot of things happening this week, and we didn't get to it, but we will. I promise have it. We will. I promise have it on the agenda for next week's meeting, Mr. Chairman. And and we'll go from there. So that's all I have this week, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Commissioners.
Okay, thank you for a very good report, Nick. Thank you for all the work that you and the employees are doing for Norfolk County. We really appreciate it. Are there any comments or questions from Commissioner Collins?
Nice job, Mike.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Any questions or comments from Commissioner Shea?
I just have one addition, and I'm not sure, I think it's just for everyone's edification. The Best Practices Review Committee, which was appointed a few months ago, consisting of Director Mullen, Dr. Close representing the town of Brookline and the advisory board, Nancy Roddick, Michael and myself have met a week ago Friday, and we're going to we're going to meet later today at 2:30 to interview a couple of the applicants, and we feel pretty positive that we can get that accomplished in the next couple of weeks also. You know, we've been anxiously, everyone seems to be in unison that we need to do a complete management study, and I think we're within a month of appointing, without going on the limb, we're within a month, Mr. Chairman, of appointing someone to get that work started in 2021 or late 2020.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Shea, and thank you for serving in that committee. The chair really appreciates that. Is there anything else to come before the county commissioners? If not, the chair will wait a motion for adjournment.
I make a motion we adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
There a second?
I think we
I'll
just,
second motion. Is the motion made and second that we agree? We
Yeah, I'm
adjourn.
sorry, I dropped
All
off there
in
for a
favor?
second, but I'll also join the motion. Aye.
All those opposed? It
Aye.
is a vote. Thank you, and have a good day.
Bye-bye.
See you at 2:30.